Welcome to Pilates Sculpt. Today we are going to need two props, a small ball and some hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, you can just use water bottles, soup cans, anything that's about 2 to 3 pounds. And then for a small ball, if you don't have a small ball, you can use a roll of toilet paper, folded up towel, anything to give you a little bit of elevation. So with that being said, let's get started laying down on our back. Feet flat onto the mat, legs bent, knees up towards the sky, hands come onto your rib cage. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. So just start to come into your breath here. Big threshold breathing. You should feel the rib cage expand on the inhale and feel the rib cage knit together on the exhale. Let's do 2 more deep breaths. Beautiful. Arms are going to float up towards the sky. Hand palms face one another. Shoulders are down on the mat. Pull the shoulders down into the scapula. Slightly active. Then on your inhale, reach the right shoulder up off the mat. Set it down. And then the left shoulder up off the mat. Set it down. Little puppet arms. Just wake up those scapula. Lift and lower. Up and down. Switching side to side for 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Float your arms all the way down by your side. Hand palms are facing down towards the mat. Inhale, tuck the tailbone. Lift the hips up off the mat. Exhale, set it down. Lift and lower. Starting with just a pelvic tilt. You're isolating those hips. It's not the back, it's just the pelvis. Tuck the tailbone. Pull up on the pelvic floor, squeeze the booty as you lift up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. You're going to come into a bridge, floating the arms up like Frankenstein. Big inhale on your exhale, tuck the tailbone, float the arms all the way up as you lift up onto the shoulders, and then slowly roll it down. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, come all the way up. And then exhale, lower it down. Good, your inhale lifts you up. And your exhale lowers you. And as you do this, the arms are nice and active, so they're not just flopping around. The shoulders are still pulling down into the socket. You should feel the back of the arms engaged. Just warming up the arms. Lift and lower for 3. For 2. Last one, you're going to stay all the way up. High up into your bridge. Let your arms come all the way down and then just lift the right hip and the left hip side to side. Just like you were drawing a happy face with your hip bones. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips are high. Slowly roll it down all the way onto the hips. Good. Float the legs up to tabletop. Arms reach back long behind you. Big inhale on your exhale. Curl it all the way up. Go right into your 100. Pump the arms up and down. 5 short inhales through the nose. 5 short exhales through the mouth. Fast, short, audible breath. Belly button is scooped in towards the spine. Shoulders are lifted. Fast, short breaths. If you want to make this more challenging, shoot the legs out straight. Nice, keep going. 2 more sets. Last one. And relax, hug the knees in, sit the head down. Rock it right to left, massage your low back on the mat, and then just drop into a twist. Let your knees go one way as your gaze goes the other way. Arms out to a T, or you can cactus them. And then switch, pull the knees up to the sky. Knees go left, gaze goes right. Good, come all the way back up to center. Legs are in tabletop, arms back long behind you. Big inhale on your exhale, curl it all the way up, lift up, and then pull one knee in as the opposite leg shoots out. like a little bow and arrow, switch it back and forth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, hug the knees in, set the head down, take a deep breath in, and let it go. Grab onto the back of the thighs, rock yourself all the way up, find a seat. Soles of the feet touch, knees out wide, coming into a butterfly, fold it forward, drop the head down, round through the spine, just opening up the inner thighs, getting into the hips. 2 deep breaths. Good, and then sit it all the way up. Come into a mermaid stretch. Right shin forward, left shin back. Right hand is down by your side. The left arm is going to reach up and over. Take a nice big side stretch. Stay heavy in the left hip, heavy in the right knee. So you're internally rotating one hip, externally rotating the other. So you can walk it out as far as you'd like, but if you go over and that hip lifts all the way up, you've probably lost your hip stretch. So maybe come up just a little bit. Hold it here. And then turn over to your right and walk it out. Drop the head down. And slowly come all the way back up. Counter stretch. Right arm is up and over. Left hand can hold onto your shin. If you're a little bit more bendy, it can rest down onto the mat. Beautiful. Release the arms. We're going to turn back over to the right and drop down onto the forearms. Flex the toes, engage that left leg, lift the knee up off the mat, and then set it down. You're lifting that back leg up and down. Lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. Come all the way up, switch your legs. You're sitting in your zigzag in the opposite direction. Right shin is back, left shin is forward. Left hand down by your side, right arm up and over. Nice big side stretch. Hold it there. You can walk that left hand out as far as you'd like. Hold it here, getting that big side bend. And then turn towards the left, walk it out, drop the head down. And come all the way up, take a counter stretch. Left arm is up and over, that right hand can rest down. It can reach out long, depending on your flexibility. Go ahead and then release, turn all the way to the left, down onto the forearms, flex the feet, engage that right leg, lift the knee up and down. Float that leg up and lower. Lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come all the way up. We're gonna stay in our mermaid, but switch to the other direction and grab our ball. Right shin is forward, left shin is back. Just moving a little bit with the spine, turn over to the right, hands are on the ball. You're gonna roll it out, and then use the ball to lift you up, pull the shoulders back. Press it out. Lift it up, rolling to the right and back. So if you're not using a ball and you're using a substitute, toilet paper will work a little bit better for this because it rolls a little bit better than a towel, but if you roll up your towel into a roll, it should work, giving you a little bit of lift. just using that leverage up and down. Last one, you're gonna stay up, flex the toes, lift that back leg up and down. It should be a little bit harder with the arms straight. Lifting and lowering that back leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come all the way up. We're gonna switch. Going right into that other side. Ball is over towards your left. We're gonna start with that stretch. Press it all the way out, both hands on the ball, drop the head down. Good, and lift up. Out. And in. Good, all the way out, drop the head down, pull it back. For 4. For 3. 2 more. Last one. Pull it all the way back. Stay there, flex the feet, lift that right leg up and down. Good. Lift and lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Good. Set it all the way up. Cross the legs out in front of you. Ball to the side. We're just going to circle out that neck one direction. Just let this feel good. And then go the other direction. Good. Make your way to all fours. Hands and knees. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Press your hips to the right as you look over to the left, and then switch. Side to side. Just getting a little stretch here. I know we're starting pretty slow, but we're going to be burning in a minute here, I promise, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Cat-cow. Arch through the spine, look up. Round, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, arch. And round. Arch. And round. Last one, lengthening. And rounding, relax, find a neutral spine. Bring the knees all the way together to touch. Pull up on the pelvic floor and in through the abs. Cores engaged, nice and tight. Tuck the toes under, float the knees up off the mat. Waking up those abs. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the knees down, untuck the toes, take a big breath in. Let it go. Good, step the feet all the way back. Try to keep the big toes touching. Legs are zipped up. Still pulling up on the pelvic floor in through the abs. You're in a full plank. If you need to stay on the knees, you can. But make sure those hips are in one long line. They're not nice and low. You're not sinking into the low back. The booty's not up into the air. Core is engaged. Slightly pull the belly button up into the spine for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to the knees. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. The knees are touching. Tuck the toes under, float all the way up. This time you're going to kick right leg back, left leg back, right and left. If this is too much, you just drop down to the knees and just do the kicks without the abs ignited. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Tap down onto the knees. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Press up into your full plank. Again, I want those thighs touching, big toes touching. If that's too much, you can separate them, but try it, and then lift one leg up and the other. So as you're lifting, I don't want the booty going up or the torso moving. It's just the leg. You should feel the glute active, hamstring working. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Tap to the knees. Take a child's pose, hips to the heels. Reach the arms out nice and long. 3 deep breaths. Slow down that heart rate. Catch your breath. And then come all the way down onto the belly. Find a Sphinx pose. Forearms are flat. Elbows are underneath the shoulders. Draw the shoulders back. Slightly squeeze the shoulders together. Gazes forward. Hold it here in your back bend for just a few breaths. Good. and then come all the way down, cross the forearms out in front of you, and just rest the forehead down. Point through the toes, the feet are hip-width distance apart. We're not internally rotated or externally rotated. The hips are nice and square. Lift the right leg up off the mat, and then the left leg. Switch it back and forth, right and then left. Point through the toes, squeeze the thigh, squeeze the glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep those knees nice and straight, 2, and last one, good, relax, take a deep breath in, and let it go. Good, reach your arms out long in front of you. Keeping the legs down flat onto the mat, rotate your thumbs up towards the sky. Palms are facing in towards one another. Lift your arms up off the mat and set them down. Lift and lower. Try to keep those elbows locked out. So if your shoulders are very mobile, this will be a little bit easier for you. If you have tight shoulders, you may think, why are my arms not going anywhere? But we're using all those back extensor muscles, warming up those shoulders for 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Come all the way down. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Float all the way up off the mat. Arms up, legs up. So your head is lifted, but you're not arching the neck and over-exaggerating. Hovering above the mat. Paddle opposite arms and legs, up and down. Pointing through the toes, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Pull your hands back by your chest. Lift all the way up into a swan stretch. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Big back bend. If this is too much, walk the hands forward, but keep the arms straight. If you need a deeper back bend, hands back towards your hips. 1 more deep breath. And then slowly lower it all the way down. Grab your ball. The ball is going to go underneath the chest. So ball, toilet paper, rolled towel, whatever it is, have that prop right on the sternum. So now you're elevated above the mat. If you're busty, you may have to adjust so that this feels comfortable. Hands are behind the head, elbows are out nice and wide. Lift up off the ball and lower it down. Lift and lower. So you're just a little bit elevated here. It gives you a bigger range of motion to lift up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come all the way down. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Get ready for your next one. Extend the arms out straight, thumbs up towards the sky. We've been here before, but now we're using the prop. Taking it a little bit deeper, lift up with the entire back and the arms. Up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Come all the way down. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Arms are going to come to a 90-degree angle, cactus, and you're lifting up off the ball slightly. So notice my head is not up, it's not dropped down. Nice long spine, reach the arms forward and back. You should feel this through the mid-back. Reach up and down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Come all the way down. Move your ball to the side. Press all the way back to a child's pose. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Good. Roll all the way over onto your back. Take your ball with you. Ball is going to go in between the thighs, not the knees, the thighs. Squeeze onto that ball. You're trying to make it an oval. Just activating those inner legs. Arms are down by your side. Come back into your bridge. Squeeze the shoulders together. Tuck the tailbone. Slowly roll up onto the shoulders and then slowly roll it down. Activating those inner thighs the entire time. Lift up and down. Lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on this last one. Keep the hips high, squeezing onto that ball. Pulse the hips up towards the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll it all the way down. Nice. Extend your legs up towards the sky. Squeeze onto the ball. Point the toes. Reach your arms up and then lift the shoulders up like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And lower it down. Up and down. Lift and lower. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep squeezing onto that ball. 2, and 1. Relax. Take a few deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Same thing. This time you're squeezing the legs together. The ball or your prop is going to go in between the hands. So notice I'm not gripping the ball here. It's just the hand palms. And they're pressing onto the ball just to activate my tricep. The back of the arm should be firm. Pull the shoulders slightly down and together onto the mat. Legs are up. Zip up those legs. Lift up and down. So notice my shoulders not lifting up out of the socket. I'm lifting through the abs and the shoulders are staying active the entire time. For 3, for 2. We're going to stay up on this last one. Hold it here. Big kicks with the legs. 8, 7, 6, scissor it back and forth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Come all the way down. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Good. The ball is going to go underneath the sacrum. Lift your hips up. The ball is underneath the sacrum. That's that flat bone on your back, right in between the low back and the booty. Get comfortable here and extend your legs up towards the sky. Point through the toes. Arms are by your side for stability. Big scissors back and forth. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can. So now, because your hips aren't on a stable surface, it's forcing you to engage the core. Pulling those abs in for 5. If this is easy for you, you can hover. Arms above the mat, curl it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Take a breath. And let it go. Good. Find a little frog position with the legs. Pilates V, heels together, toes apart, knees and hips are turned out. Knee is over the second toe. Press the legs out straight at an angle and pull it in. Out and in. Good. All the way out. All the way in. Straighten and bend. You've got it. 8, 7. Keep those heels connected. 6. Again, if you want to make it harder, arms hover, curl up. For 3, 2. Last one. And relax. Good. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Legs are going to go straight up towards the sky. Glue the legs together. Squeezing them slightly in. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Lower the legs down and then lift them back up. I don't want you to go so far down that you're popping the low back and arching. I want you to be able to keep that core engagement the entire time. Down and up. Down and up. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the legs down. Flutter kick up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Let the feet come down. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Legs extend back up towards the sky. Point the toes. Glue the legs together. You're going to twist the legs over to the right, keeping them glued together, and then over to the left. So you're just squeezing those obliques. Slight squeeze one way, and then the other. One way, and then the other. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax. Deep breath in. And let it go. Legs up straight towards the sky. Point through the toes. Lower those legs down to the lowest point you can while keeping the core engaged without arching, and then little flutter kicks up and down. Again, if you ever need to make this more challenging, just lift the head up, lifting from the shoulders, reach the arms forward like you were doing the 100. Switch to scissors, one thigh over the other. Keep the abs in tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. Take a deep breath in, and let it go. All right, we're gonna do circles with the legs. So legs will start extended up towards the sky. You'll lower them down, sweep them around, make a big circle. They meet at the top, all the way down, up and around. Good, the bigger you make these, the harder they are. But don't go so large that you lose the engagement. Abs are in tight. For 3. For 2. Last one. And relax, good. Let your feet come down to the mat. Take a big breath in and let it go. Move the ball out from underneath you. Let the hips come down and just take some windshield wipers. Right to left at your own pace. Just release the back, let it be neutral. And then your ball is going to go underneath the mid-back and you're going to grab your weights. So, mid-back is about where the bra strap is for my ladies. Then you'll have to figure it out. So, you can always adjust the ball. The higher it is, the easier it is. The lower it is, the harder it is. I do not want you going so low, though, that you're arching here and not staying engaged. And the ball will take your shirt if you let it. All right, so ball is underneath the mid-back, feet are flat onto the mat, and then grab your weights. You're gonna lift up off the ball. Abs are in nice and tight, so notice I have that nice C-curve. I'm not arching, the hips are not. I'm tucking the tailbone in, core is engaged, little shoulder press up and down. Working the abs, working the arms. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lay all the way down. Just let the back relax, the abs disengage. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Find that same position. Curl it up. Arms are long by your side. Bicep curl in and out. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Come all the way down. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Good. Same thing. Curl it up. This time, hands are going to come behind the head, little skull crushers. Bend the elbows, straighten the arms up, and press it down. Keep that core engaged. If this is ever too much, you can just lay down flat without the ball. You don't have to use the ball, engaging the abs. You can do straight arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Straighten the legs out. So if you don't want to use the weights on this, you do not have to. We're going to do a roll up off of the ball. The arms are going to go long behind you. If you cannot stay engaged here with the weights, if you're arching or dumping into the shoulders, I would like you to ditch them. The higher up the arms are, the harder it's going to be. So back will give you some momentum. Up towards the sky will make it a little bit harder. Big inhale on your exhale. Sit it all the way up. Come all the way down. Scoop the abs in nice and tight. Tuck the chin, lift all the way up. So again, with or without the weights, be careful if you're using the weights. If this is still easy, arms are by your side the entire time. So you're just using the abs, and those arms are engaged, just holding on to those weights. Try to keep the heels still if you can. You can bend the legs if you need to. For 3. For 2. Last one. And come all the way down. Good. Set your weights to the side. And then let's remove the ball and just lay down flat for a moment. Let the back be neutral. And again, you can windshield white bird, do whatever feels good here, but just let the spine relax in neutral for a moment. And then take that ball in between the hands. Pressing your hand palms into the ball, shoulders down. You can reach the arms back for momentum to make it a little bit harder up towards the sky, even harder out straight in front of you. Big inhale on your exhale. Sit it all the way up. Good, flex the feet back towards you. Toes are pulled back, shoulders down. And then slowly roll it forward. And slowly sit it up. Good, forward. And back, spine stretch. So imagine someone had a string through the crown of the head. They were pulling you forward one vertebrae at a time. Starting at the head, going into the neck and the spine. Forward and back. Keep those arms active for 3, for 2. Last one. Good. Relax. Ball is going to go in between the heels. So I just want you to use that prop so that the legs are active. Squeeze the legs together and now grab your weights again. We're going to do spine stretch with our weights. Our feet are still flexed. Core is engaged nice and tight. Hold on to those weights. Stretch it all the way forward and all the way up. Forward and up. Good. Forward and up. For 4. For 3. 2 more. And last one. Good, relax. Sit it all the way up. We're going to go into a spine twist. So arms are going to come out to a T. I'm going to turn towards you just so I have more room. Thumbs are up towards the sky. Twist over to one direction, back to center, and then over towards the other. Keep those shoulders down, core engaged. If ever this is too much, you just drop the weights and do it without the weights. Good, keep going for 4. 3. 2. Last one. Good, relax. Take a deep breath in and let it go. We're gonna do a full saw. So with or without the weights, up to you. Arms are gonna come out to a T, twist and reach. Right pinky finger goes towards the left pinky toe. Back arm saws up, come all the way up. Twist and reach, saw, and stack. Twist and reach, and stack. Good, so again, with or without the weights, never compromise your form. Just to go heavier. It's more important to stay in alignment. For 3. For 2. And last one. Good, relax. Let the arms come all the way down by your side. Place your weights to the side. Ball's gonna stay in between the ankles, lay down on your back. So legs are going to extend up towards the sky. Ball is in between the ankles. Flex your toes back towards you so your feet are pressing up towards the sky, arms down by your side. Little lifts, lift the hips up and down. Just roll the hips up and then set them down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Take a big breath in and let it go. Good. Arms out by your side for stability. Legs up towards the sky. Little tick-tocks. Drop your legs over to one side, let the hips come up, and then back through center, go to the other side. Lifting one hip, pull it back through center, and then the other. Keep the core in tight. Good, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, relax. Take a breath, big breath in, and let it go. Good. Ball's gonna come in between the thighs. Squeeze onto the ball. Hands are on the shins, knees are pulled in towards the chest. Curl it up. Big inhale on your exhale. Reach everything in opposite directions. Hold it here for 5. So the head's gonna wanna drop back. Don't let it. Shoulders are lifted. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug the knees in. Take a big breath in. And let it go. Going into our traditional double leg stretch. Curl it up. Reach the arms out. And then sweep the arms around. Hug the knees in. Out. and in. Good, keep that low back pressed down into the mat the entire time, engaging that core for 4, for 3, 2, and last one. Relax, hug the knees in, set the head down, take a deep breath in, and let it go. Grab onto the back of the thighs, rock yourself all the way up. Float the feet up, squeeze onto that ball, tuck the chin. C-curve in the spine, nice and round, roll it back. And up, rolling like a ball. Keep the spine round the entire time to protect the neck. Keep squeezing onto that ball, core is engaged. Thighs are engaged for 3, 2, last one. Good, come all the way up. Ball will go to the side. Lay all the way down onto your back. Arms are going to reach back long. Take a big good morning stretch, stretching in opposite directions. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more, big breath. And let it go. Good, working on our teaser. The arms are extended back behind us, the legs are in front of us. You'll take a big breath in. On your exhale, you're going to squeeze the abs, squeeze the glutes, and sit all the way up into a V. It looks like this. Big inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. Legs can go straight up, or into a tabletop. So all the way out, all the way up. Your choice. Legs can be straight or bent. So let's go for 5. Big breath in. Exhale, come up. Good. And down. And up. Breathe. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Good. Cross the legs, sit it all the way up. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Grab your hand weight, sitting up nice and tall. Arms are out to the side, hug a tree. Bring the arms all the way forward and all the way out. Keep that slight bend in the elbow. Don't rock around with the chest. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, bicep curls, arms down by your side. Curl it up and down. Good, you've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good, weights back to the side. We're going to lay all the way down on our right side. You can either lay down on the right arm or prop the head up. Your choice, but come all the way down. The more bent the bottom leg is, the more support you'll get. So it's just the legs moving, the torso's not rocking around. You can bend that leg a little bit. All the way straight is going to be the most challenging. Lift the top leg up, flex the foot, bring that leg forward and back. So nice, slow, and controlled, like you were dragging that leg through mud. Good, forward and back. Let's do 1 more. And then keep that leg out. Externally rotate the hip up towards the sky. Point the toe. Kick it up and down. Good. Keeping the core engaged. Hips stacked for 3, 2. Last one. Good. Bend the top leg. The foot's going to go flat onto the mat and go in front or behind, depending on your hip flexibility. If you want to stretch, you can hold onto the foot and bring that heel all the way up. Straighten the bottom leg out if it was bent. All the way out straight, flex the foot, lift it up and down. Good. For 3, 2, last one. Good. Rest it down. Option to grab a weight. The legs are going to come out in front of you in a 90-degree angle. If you want to put a weight behind the top leg, behind the knee, rather, please do. Those heels are not behind you, they're out in front. Knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knee. Lift the top leg all the way up and down. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, little pulses up and down. 10, 9, just move that leg an inch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. Set the weight to the side. Come all the way up. Cross that working leg over the bottom leg, hug it in. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Good. 2 more deep breaths here. And we're going to go into a deeper stretch. So bring the legs out in front of you. Legs are bent, hands behind you. You can straighten the legs out as far as you need to. Bring that left ankle on the right thigh. And then walk the right heel in towards the glute till you get a hip stretch. So that knee is pressing away from you. And you're just opening up, stretching that hip. 3 more breaths. Good. And then release them. Cross those legs. Lay down on your other side. You can prop the head up, extend the bottom arm. Your choice. And then again, the straighter the bottom leg is, the harder it is. You can take a slight big bend. Top leg is out straight, flex the foot, bring it all the way forward and all the way back. Core is engaged, hips are stacked. Good. For 3. For 2. Last one. Straighten that leg out, point the toe. Hip rotates up towards the sky, kick it all the way up and all the way down. Good, 3 more. 2. Last one. And relax. Bend the top leg, foot comes flat onto the mat. Extend the bottom leg out straight. Flex that foot. Lift that leg all the way up and down. Bottom leg is straight, doesn't matter where the top leg is, but if you want that stretch, you pull it up towards you. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, legs are gonna come out in front of you. Find a 90-degree angle. Option to place a weight behind that top leg. Knees are in line with the hips, the ankles in line with the knees. Lift that top leg all the way up and all the way down. Good. Two more. Last one. Lift it all the way up, little pulses up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower it all the way down. Weight to the side, sit it all the way up. Cross the top leg over the bottom, hug it in, hold it here. Take some deep Pilates breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. That figure 4 stretch, hands behind you, legs are out in front of you, right ankle on the left thigh, bend the leg in, so the closer the left heel is in towards the glute, the deeper your stretch will be. Keep pressing that right knee away. Hold it here, 3 deep breaths. Good, and then uncross those legs, shake it out, roll all the way down onto your back. You're gonna find a hamstring stretch, so you're all the way down on the back, the right leg is gonna extend up, grab onto the back of the leg, and just pull it in towards you. Get a big stretch. through the back of the leg. The left leg can straighten or it can bend, your choice. Good, and then bend that right leg, hands on top of the shin. Pull that knee over to the right. And then switch. The left leg is going to go up. Grab onto the back of the left leg. Find a hamstring stretch. Pull the toes back towards you. And then bend the leg. Pull the knee in. Again, right leg can straighten out. You can bend. And release. Hug both knees in, grab onto the back of the legs, rock yourself all the way up and over, finding an elephant stretch. We're reaching the heels down, pedal out the feet. And then find stillness, sending your weight up and back, reaching the heels down, gaze is at the thighs. Take 3 deep breaths. Bend the knees as much as you need to, and walk your hands back towards your feet. Finding your way to the back of the mat, sway right to left, let the head be heavy. Dangle in the center of the mat and slowly roll it all the way up. Come all the way up to standing nice and tall. Good, grab your ball. So standing at the back of the mat, the ball is going to go in between the hands. The arms are going to reach out long, just like always. Hand palms press in, pull the shoulders back. Core is engaged nice and tight. Those arms are active. Step the left foot forward. Right leg is going to extend behind you. Point through the toes like a little teeter-totter. Lean it forward. And then stand it up. So you're trying not to tap the right toes down, but if you need to in between, please do. And you're not dumping the arms down. So as you hinge forward, keep those shoulders pulled back into the sockets. 2 more. Last one, we're just loading that left leg, working on our balance. Good, step back. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Other side, arms are out in front of you. Press into the ball, shoulders down slightly together. Step the right foot forward, point through the left toes, hinge it forward. And up. Good, loading that right leg. Keep the abs in, find your balance. Two more. Last one. Good. Stand to the back of the mat. Release the arms down. Take a big breath in and let it go. Good. Ball is going to go in between the thighs. I'm just going to turn to face you. You can go wherever you'd like on the mat. Toes are pointing forward. Hands are going to come out to first position. Lift the heels all the way up and then lower them down. Little calf raises up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the heels high on this last one. Heels are high, reach your arms up. Shoulders down. So shoulders aren't up in the ears, they're pulled down. You're reaching as high as you can towards the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let the heels come down. Bend it all the way forward. Relax into a forward fold. Sway right to left. Let the head be heavy. Dangle in the center of the mat. Slowly roll it up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Put that ball to the side. And we're going to do a few roll downs. So feet are parallel. Toes are pointing forward. And imagine you were standing up against an imaginary wall. Arms are down by your side. Peel yourself off the wall, one vertebrae at a time. Tuck the chin, slowly rolling it, bone by bone. Rounding through each vertebrae, coming all the way down, and then slowly coming all the way up. Stacking those vertebrae. 2 more. Tuck the chin, roll it all the way down. One bone at a time. Slowly coming up. Last one. Tuck the chin, roll it down. And slowly come up. Stand it up nice and tall. Big shoulder roll back. Shoulder roll forward. Twist to the right. Twist to the left. One more time. Good. Stand up nice and tall. Hands onto your rib cage. Take a big breath in. Let it go. One more big breath in. Let it go. Good. Thank yourself for coming to class. Thank you for joining me. Good work, you guys.